Hello everybody. Today I'm going to do a TMI tag video. It feels like I've done this about a million times. My mum has just interrupted me, and because I don't edit my videos, it's like I have to start all over again. So yeah, I got like 25 minutes into it, and yeah. So yeah, I was tagged by a beauty blogger, beauty guru from Instagram. That's where I discovered her page, and she tagged me in her YouTube channel, so or video. So I thought I would partake. Yeah, I'll put all her links down below, and you can check her out. Please check her out. She's lovely, and she has some really awesome videos, and her Instagram's really cool as well. She comes out with some really beautiful looks, so definitely check her out. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into it because I got up to number 41. 41! Parents. God love them. Okay, so what are you wearing? A scowl. No. What am I wearing? My scarf. Like everybody knows, but like if you watch my videos you'll see this a lot. I love wearing my scarf. Not scarves in general, just this one. Do you know why? This jumper, like off the shoulder jumper thing. This was from Dorothy Perkins. I've had it quite a few years. Yeah, black leggings from Primark. No shoes. Ever been in love? That's quite personal, very quick, isn't it? It's not like they ease into it. It's shabang right there. Anyway, yes, I am currently in love. It's like I'm gonna break up with him. Yeah, I am in love. I love my boyfriend very, very much. He is awesome. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. Plain and simple, yes. I wouldn't say all my breakups were terrible. They weren't very pleasant at the time, but I wouldn't say that they were terrible. But yeah, I have had one terrible breakup. How tall are you? I don't know. Probably about 5'5", 5'6". I've never measured myself. Ever had oh sorry, no, I've done that one. How much do you weigh? Like I'm telling you that. I'm not putting how much I weigh out to the whole universe. I'm not stupid. Any tattoos? No. Strangely enough, well, surprisingly enough, I don't. People tend to think because of the way I dress and the way I look, with my piercings, my bright coloured hair, that I have lots of tattoos. Truth of it, I don't. My view on tattoos is I love them. I think they're beautiful if they're done right and they're done by professionals who have either are currently training and are talented artists, and those who have got very many years behind them and have worked incredibly hard to get where they are. You know, I'm not a tattooist. I know people who have been tattooists or are tattooists and stuff, and I know for a fact it's not as easy as people tend to think it is. You know, it's quite an insult, I think, to a lot of tattooists that take it very seriously and have trained for a very, very long time, that you can buy tattoo machines online, and you know, do it yourself. And I just think just no. Unless you're training to be a tattooist within a tattoo studio, it's just silly. It really is silly, because it's not only you're scarring yourself for the rest of your life, you've got infections and diseases, and you know. So my view on it is, if I'm going to get a tattoo, I'm going to get it done by a professional, somebody who is incredibly talented and an incredible artist. And if I have to spend a lot of money to do so, then so be it. I would prefer to spend a lot of money and get quality, and you know, do my research into you know, you can spend like $1,000 on a tattoo and still get a crap tattoo. But like, you know, I've got a few tattoo artists in mind, some local, some not. some that work in America, and France. So yeah, when I do start my collection, it's going to cost money. But yeah, and if you are one of those people that do tattoo yourselves and scratch and stuff, and you take offence to this, I'm sorry, but this is my view on it. Yeah. Like, yeah. Anyway, any piercings? No. I have my nose pierced twice. If you can, so there we go, twice. I have my septum piercing done. I had that one of them done when I was 18, one of them done when I was 19. That one was done when I was 21, 17. I've had that 12 years now. God. I know people that weren't even born when I had this piercing. That one when I was about 20, I think. I have 3 at the top of my ear there. They were done from like 13 to 15, maybe 16. That's a 2-parter. I have one up the top here as well. And I had a scaffold bar or industrial bar, it depends. That's what I've always known it as, scaffolding. Yeah. So, but I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can. Or you might be able to. I have an indentation because I had a bar so long that it stretched from there and indented. I don't care though. Oh, my ears are stretched to 16 mils. Then I have another piercing. I probably had that when I was 17, and I had my tragus done when I was 17 as well. Ta-da! I love my piercings. I do. I wouldn't have had them in for so long. I started stretching my ears when I was 19, I think. So I've had them for a fair few years. It was so expensive when I was doing it though, because like now you can buy kits, but then you had to buy them all individual, and like they were about $10 each then. You kids don't know you're born. Anyway, so one true pairing. Now I tried to think about this, and truth of it is I don't really have like a couple that I'm like, oh my god, I wish me and my boyfriend was like that. I guess Superman and Lois Lane are pretty cool, even though they don't. Do they really? No, they don't really get together. Okay, so I love like comedy couples, you know, like Penny and Leonard, even though they broke up, from Big Bang Theory, and then, you know, Sheldon and Amy, even though we're not going out, but they kind of are going out. Bless Amy, she's so awesome. Someone actually on the blog, this is from, put Jess and Nick from New Girl. I agree, they're brilliant together, but I love Zoe Deschantel. I think that's how you pronounce her name. I'm really sorry if I butchered her last name. Not that she's going to see this video. But yeah, I love her in general. She's really, really cool. I think she's a vegan as well. But anyway, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with my chin. But the couples I don't like is that Twilight film with Sparkly number 1 and Sparkly number 2. I don't like mopey couples that like drama and this is in general life as well, or like tragedy hits them at every opportunity, and you know, you see her sitting in a bedroom that looks like she's sitting there for about a year moping around and looking at the window, blinking lots. I just can't stand it. I really wanted to tell her to pull herself together and just get on with it. And I know that might sound harsh, and like some people might, but she's broken-hearted. Yes, she was, but she was also like, it was kind of representing women to be like these wet blankets that if a man leaves them, that's how they react. And that's purely not, that's just, it's not true. So, yeah, I'm not into that whole, like, woe is me type of coupling at all. And this is in life as well, they irritate me greatly. And if I've offended anybody, especially Twilight fans, I'm very sorry. I hear the books are fantastic, like, as in they've been written very well, but I've never read them. Okay, favourite show. Don't have a favourite show. I have many. I love films. I love TV. I've got about 100, more like 800 DVDs, and that was like the last count, and that was about 2 years ago, and I've added to that collection since. But I like, majority of the time I like crime and comedy. I really like CSI, Vegas and New York. I'm not a big fan of the Miami one because I don't like that guy Horatio. I think he's rude, and I know that's going to sound petty and silly, but it really irritates me when actors, when they're in, like, on shows and they don't thank their colleagues, like, on the show, like, say please and thank you. Doesn't cost anything for manners, yeah, Mr. Horatio. But yeah, so I love things like Lie to Me. Absolutely love that TV show. I love body language and like the meanings and stuff, so I really got into that TV show. Criminal Minds, loved that one as well. And then comedy, I'm watching a lot of Big Bang Theory at the moment. I love those little geeks. New Girl, really like New Girl. I tend to really go for American TV shows. That's not a reflection on British TV, because I like a lot of documentaries, because there was a documentary recently, they've done like 3 series, and it was called The Undateables, which I really wasn't quite sure about the name of it, but it was people who had disabilities and their stories of being in relationships and or starting up relationships or finding love, and it was an amazing TV show, and I think I fell in love a few times with some of the people on there, because they were lovely, really really nice people. Yeah, so that was one of my favourite British TV shows. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Favourite bands, I don't have favourite bands. I don't even have favourite genre of music. I like things from classical to heavy metal, you know, a bit of Beethoven to a bit of Slipknot and Machine Head and Soulfly, and you know, and then I like punk. I like pop punk. I love new metal. I even love country. You know, I love me some Dolly Parton. She rocks it. Jolene, love that song. Yeah, so I don't really have a favourite band. Something I miss, or something you miss, as in me. I really, really miss my friends. I don't live in my hometown anymore, which is where a lot of them still live, or are in the area of that town. And I really do miss them. Everybody's got their own lives now and they're growing up and stuff, but yeah, I really, really miss them. I'm like 7 hours away from them, so I've got Facebook and, you know, and text messages and stuff like that, but it's not it's not the same as being able to like go out for a pint down at the pub with them, or you know, have a girly night, or not so girly night when I've got the when the lads are there. I also really miss my friend who lives in Australia. She moved to Australia a few years back, no, about 2 years this year, I think it was. And even though we WhatsApp and we talk on Facebook and stuff, and I'm so proud of her. And you know, she moved over there because her family, well, part of her family were over there. Her mum, you know, she's done so well, and she's embraced it. And yeah, so I miss her. I miss our Tesco's trips and putting the world to rights and, you know, all that stuff. And I miss my other best friend, Ash. Shouldn't have said her name. Ashy. It's not really her name. I do miss her. She's still back home, but we have a good old laugh when we see each other, and I really do miss them. So if any of you are watching my videos, I miss you. I also miss my grandparents. I do miss them. Favourite song? Don't have a favourite song. I have favourite songs that I listen to, and I can listen to over and over and over. You know, let's see. Imagine by John Lennon, that's one of my favourites. Zombie by Cranberries, another one of my favourites. Anything really that came from when I was 16, so you know, a lot of new metal bands really, and a lot of punk bands. Yeah, so if you can hear a lot of like background noise, it's my parents. Our floors are really thin. We live in quite an old bungalow, cottage type thing. So I'm sorry about that. How old am I? I'm 29. 30 this year. Big 3-0. Zodiac sign, I'm Scorpio. I've got a bit of a sing in my tail. I think that's quite apt. Quality you look for in a partner. Kindness, supportiveness, funny, somebody who can hold a conversation. Doesn't necessarily have to have my same views as me, but somebody who can teach me things as well. I do really like that. Someone who doesn't take themselves too seriously, who isn't a stress head. I like my life to be pretty simple and pretty calm, so I, you know, wouldn't want anybody who's like super stressful. Yeah, so, and luckily enough I have that in a partner, so I'm quite a lucky lady. Favourite quote, okay, I've got two. The first one, and I'm paraphrasing, because I don't know the exact words, but it's by Usual Suspects, and it's the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he never existed. I thought that was very good. And also from Sucker Punch. This is where I've known it from. I know that it's in a few songs and a few people have quoted it, but he says, the guy in the airplane, and he's in every single bit of that when she goes into like fantasy world. But yeah, ramble. He says, stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And I think that is very true. You know, even if you're just standing up for yourself, and standing up for your morals and your ethics, it's incredibly important, because knowing from personal experience, you will fall for anything. Yeah, so favourite actor, I don't really have a favourite actor. You know, I love a lot of actors from the 80s because it reminds me of my childhood, and the 90s. You know, I really love Tom Hanks and Steve Martin. Let me think. But currently, I guess it would probably be Johnny Depp. I really love his acting. I think he's an amazing actor, especially when he works with Tim Burton. Yeah, so probably, and I love him in Pirates of the Caribbean when he's like really drunk and he acts a little bit like Ozzy from Black Sabbath. Okay, favourite colour? It's not really a colour, but black, because I wear a lot of it. but you know, other colours would probably be blues, bright orange. You know what? The brighter, the better. Loud music or soft music. Well, you can't listen to rock music softly. It's gotta be loud. So yeah, loud. Where do you go when you're sad? I either go to see my boyfriend, because he always puts a smile on my face, or I go and see my horses. You wouldn't believe how calming they can have an effect on people, or me, not everyone, because some people are afraid of horses, but yeah, they do calm me down quite a lot, and I love having a hug with them and a bit of a chat. How long does it take you to shower? Average, normally about 10 to 20 minutes, depending, you know, if I've got to shave my legs or whatever. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Again, it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm just going, not doing really anything, then probably about 15 minutes. If I'm going to put my makeup on and do my hair and blah 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 blah, probably about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. You know, depending if I'm rushing, or, you know, I like to take my time and just like go in my own little world, have a bit of a sing along to the music I'm listening to. Ever been in a physical fight? Not with random strangers. I've been in arguments with them, you know. But yeah, probably. I wouldn't really call. I wouldn't say that I punched. Oh, I may have done. Well, I probably with my sister. Probably Fiona. Oh. Yeah, probably with my sister. I think I've broken her nose. I also pushed her into a glass table when she. Well, no, this was when we were young, you know. But she kind of broke my arm, or fractured my arm. I still suffer with it 15 years later. So she did get her own back. So no, not really with, like, I wouldn't say that I've gone on a drunken brawl or anything, because, you know. Turn on. I guess physically, because, like, personality and stuff wise, kind of same as what I look for in a man or in a partner. But like physically, turn on wise, I do love beautiful eyes. I've got a bit of a thing for dimples. I love dimples. Tattoos and piercings. But they don't necessarily have to have tattoos and piercings. I wouldn't be like, oh no, you don't have to have tattoos and piercings. I cannot be part of your crew, or, you know, be in a relationship with you. And I'm just like, oh, okay, if you're cool, then you know, you make me happy and you treat me with respect, then yeah. Turn-ons, funny, like, can hold a conversation. It's kind of like the same above, really. Turn-offs, arrogance, people who think that they are better than anyone else, that, you know, are a bit rude. I don't like rude guys. I don't like guys that spend more time in the bathroom than you do, that, like, straighten their hair and stuff like that, who, you know, like, guys who just are a bit obnoxious and, you know, think that they're the bee's knees and they're not, and stress heads. The reason I joined YouTube, because there's a lot of videos out there for people who live in America or Australia or, you know, Canada and them, and they're fantastic, and I learned a lot from them, and, you know, I still watch them to this day. But there's not as many for UK, obviously, for vegans and vegetarians and people who are against animal cruelty and stuff. So I thought I do a lot of research, so I thought I might as well make videos from it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Fears. Don't like snakes. Really don't like snakes. No. Anything happening to my family, my friends, my boyfriend, his family, you know, I'm not gonna jinx myself, but you know, anything terrible, I have a fear of that. Porcelain dolls. Oh, I hate them. I hate porcelain dolls. They watch you. It's because I watched that film Tommy Knockers when I was a kid, and they, you know, the bit where they like all come to life, and there's a horrible. Oh no. Ugh. Like Toy Story is so much sweeter. Why couldn't it have been like that? Yeah. So I think that's pretty much my fears. Oh, and heights. I don't like heights, but I'm a bit with heights. Like I want to go, you know, skydiving and do that kind of stuff, but I do get a little like oh when I'm up quite high. Like recently, I went to our local skate park, indoor skate park, and they've got a vert ramp, and a vert ramp is, for those of you who don't know, because there might be some of you who do, it's basically like that, and it's like 14 foot, I think, this one, either side, and I was on the top, and I did feel quite uneasy being up there. You know, these lads and these girls, because the girls are pretty good at it as well, like, they're called vert skaters. I'm really new to all this, so I'm sorry if I get anything wrong, but like they throw themselves off these things, and they do it so well. Like they sometimes hurt themselves quite seriously, but it's amazing. I am seriously gobsmacked at what they can do, and yeah, God, they were like just boom and doing tricks and yeah, like turn around. Can you tell I know nothing about it, but my other half is slowly starting to teach me. Okay, so yeah. Last thing that made you cry? I don't know really. I think it was a TV program, I think. Last time you said you loved someone, probably about an hour ago when my boyfriend dropped me off at home, because I'm not seeing him tonight, so I said, I love you. He said, I love you too. And then he drove off. Meaning behind your YouTube name? Well, absolutely nothing. If you want, it's it was like, it came to my head and I just put it in and that was it. I'm a mess, I'm a veggie, and there's lots of veggie delights and vegan delights out there that I want to share with you, so I guess that. But there's absolutely no meaning at all. Last book you read? I'm currently reading a book, but for the life of me I cannot remember it. But I like a lot of crime novels. I read quite a lot of P.G. Tracy. It's a mother and daughter collaboration. But then I will read like things like I've read Aragon. Well, I'm halfway through Aragon actually. I put it down and unfortunately I didn't pick it back up again, so I need to finish it. I read all those, what were they? 50 Shades. By the end I was just like, oh, will you stop having sex? It's getting a little bit frustrating and boring. Yeah. I do like. I read that P.S. I Love You because I saw the film, and I read the book, and the book is really good. But I'm gonna have to hurry up because my phone's on 7% and I haven't got my charger with me. The book you're currently reading. It's in my other video, my What's in My Bag. It's a crime novel. I can't remember who it's by or what the name of it is. Last show you watched was Big Bang Theory. I'm back into that, and I'm watching that like crazy at the moment. I love Sheldon. What more do you need to say? Last person you talked to, my mum, when she interrupted me and I had to redo this video. The relationship between you and the person you text, it was my mum telling me that she'd gone to the supermarket. Yeah, she's my mum, that's pretty self-explanatory. Favourite food, love Italian. And if anybody follows me on Instagram, you'll notice that I do have a lot of pasta-based dishes on there. I absolutely love it. I guess I do like a variety of food. Like I do like Indian, British food, and Chinese. But I prefer it from restaurants than actual takeaways, because I sometimes find takeaways a little bit greasy. I like sushi, the vegetarian, because I don't eat fish. You can get it from Tesco and Sainsbury's now. Yeah. So, places you want to visit. I would like to go to America. I would like to go to New York in America. I would like to go to Canada. I would like to go to China. Really like to go to Japan. Germany, Russia, Italy again. Hawaii, Mexico, Africa, lots and lots and lots of places. Sweden, I'd like to go to Sweden. Last place you were. Okay, like, I guess today I was at my other half. I'm sorry if I talk about him a lot, but he is a big part of my life, I guess. But yeah, I was at his shop. He has a skateboarding shop. What a coincidence. Do you have a crush? Well, I guess I do, because, like, I have... Would that count as my boyfriend? Would he? Oh, I suppose if a celebrity crush, then it would be Johnny Depp, obviously. Travis Barker, from Blink-182. Very, very beautiful man. Bit of Bruce Willis. Can't beat a bit of Brucey. Bruce Willis, not Bruce Forsyth. He's a lovely man, but he's a bit old for me. And I know this might sound a little bit strange, but Tim Burton, his mind, oh god, he's so amazing, that man. Last time you kissed someone, about an hour ago when my boyfriend left me, standing there in the rain. I'm joking. He dropped me off at home. Last time you were insulted. Well, I guess I'm insulted quite a lot, because I insult my boyfriend quite a lot. We call each other names and stuff, but I guess I'm not really insulted. I just kind of like, you're an idiot too, I guess I'm probably insulted, but I just don't care. I can't really think of when I was insulted that would really upset me, to be honest. Favourite flavour of sweet? Banana? No, not banana. I hate bananas. Strawberries. Strawberry flavour. Like strawberries. What instrument do you play? I don't play anything instrument. I would like to, that would be cool, but I don't. Favourite piece of jewellery? I have a ring from my 21st birthday, and it has a diamond in, and it's the only diamond that I own. It's tiny, but it was from my mum and dad, and it means a lot to me. So like sentimental value, but for like everyday favourite jewellery, it would be more my Creepsville stuff. I really, really love my Creepsville 666 jewellery. Last sport you played? I guess it was riding, because that's a sport, isn't it? So, last song you sang? I don't know, I sing quite a bit. Not that I'm very good at it, but, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it was Go Go Power Rangers, I think. Someone sang it, and it got stuck in my head. Favourite chat line? Oh, there is no way that any chat line is remotely enjoyable. Like the tackiest ones that I've heard is, are you tired? Because you've been running circles around my mind all night. Like, this is before mobile phones existed, but like, here's 10p, call your parents, you've pulled. Or go and get your coat, you've pulled. No, no. Stay away from me, you stalker. No, I really don't like child lines, but those are like some of the like stupid ones. Or, so do you come here often? Is that? Oh yeah, that's like the one from the blog, and it's a little hamster. I'd be like, yes, hamster, I do. It's not hamster, hedgehog. Stupid idiot. Have you ever used it? Oh, the chat-up line. I was like, used what? The chat-up line. No, I've never used them. I might have used them like funnily with my friends and like in that way, but I've never gone up to a person and gone, so here's 10p you've pulled, or here's my mobile phone you've pulled. No. Last time you hung out with anyone? Today I hung out with quite a few people actually. I had quite an enjoyable day. I'm slowly getting to know the people that come into the shop and his friends, or some of his friends. I haven't met all his friends yet, but yeah, yeah, it was good. And I've learned so much from being in the shop with him and with the lads that go in there. Yeah, they're a really nice bunch. Who should answer these questions next? Well, this is the problem that I have. Now, I don't have many YouTubers. I only have 20 YouTubers, I think it is. And a lot of them I can't see because they've placed themselves private, which is fine, you know. I don't mind that at all. But thank you for following or subscribing. And I don't really talk to my other subscribers. I might tag my friends, but I don't think they will do it because I don't think they really do videos like this. They just use their accounts to watch videos. So I don't know who I'm going to tag. I might just tag some random people and see if they respond. You know, like, might tag Obama. Or, I don't know, Bill Clinton. Why am I going for president? Who else could I tag? This is the questions that I'm not being able to answer and you're just going to get bored watching me and ahhing. Who else could I tag? I could tag Superman and Batman. That'd be pretty cool. If that would be awesome. And Tony Stark. Oh, and the Hulk. Like, I know I'm going on a bit of a superhero Marvel and DC thing at the moment, but how cool would that be if I tagged them and they answered? That would make my completely make my life. Yeah. Or Tim Burton. If I tagged Tim Burton and he like did the video, like, that would be awesome. Anyway, that is the end of those questiony things. And thank you again to BeautyBlogUK who tagged me. If anybody wants to tag me, if you find this is boring, because this is like nearly 40 minutes long, then you can. But let me know, like, message me on Facebook or Instagram or something, because I'm really not very good at this YouTube thing, other than uploading. I can't even edit my videos. So yeah, I hope this wasn't too boring for you and you found it slightly amusing and entertaining, because I really don't care about making a fool of myself. It's fun. Yeah, so I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe if I haven't irritated the hell out of you, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram and on Facebook. That's it. That's your lot. Bye bye.